If you have Venus in Gemini, your approach to love is lively, intellectual, and always evolving. Venus in Gemini brings a lightness and curiosity to relationships. You crave mental stimulation and find joy in engaging with your partner through witty conversations, exploring new ideas, and sharing unique experiences. For you, love is a playground of possibilities where you can grow, learn, and expand your horizons together. Your love style is full of charm and adaptability. You are the type of person who thrives on variety and mental connection. Relationships are not just about emotional intimacy for you. They are an opportunity to connect on a deeper intellectual level. You love someone who can keep up with your fast-paced thoughts, someone who brings fresh perspectives, and keeps you on your toes. Communication is key in your relationships, and you're at your best when you feel heard and understood. You might even find that texting, sharing memes, or spontaneous calls are your favorite ways to bond. But here's the thing. While you thrive on novelty and excitement, there's a deeper need that's often overlooked. You might find it easy to fall for someone who is mentally stimulating and fun, but when things get too familiar or routine, you could lose interest. Venus and Gemini can sometimes struggle with commitment or staying in one place too long. The challenge is learning to cultivate emotional depth while still keeping things fun. It's not enough for you to just have a mental connection. You also need to allow space for vulnerability and intimacy to grow. Another area where Venus and Gemini can face challenges is in staying focused. With your mind constantly jumping from one idea to the next, it can be easy to get distracted in a relationship or take people for granted. Your curiosity might lead you to flit from one connection to another, without ever really diving into the depth of what a relationship could offer. The key is learning to find balance between your need for mental stimulation and the grounding presence of emotional connection. When you open up emotionally and allow relationships to deepen, you'll find that your natural charm can turn casual connections into something more meaningful. One of the gifts of having Venus in Gemini is your ability to keep things exciting and full of new experiences. You don't settle for ordinary love. You want someone who can stimulate your mind and keep your relationship full of surprises. You're the one who brings fun, humor, and spontaneous joy into a connection. But to truly thrive in love, it's important to recognize that you don't just need intellectual connection. You also need emotional resonance. Don't be afraid to slow down, get vulnerable, and allow a relationship to deepen into something lasting. As Venus retrograde approaches in 2025, this is a powerful time to reflect on your approach to love. Are you prioritizing mental stimulation and variety? Or are you opening yourself up to emotional intimacy as well? Venus retrograde will give you the opportunity to reassess your relationships and how you connect with others. Is there a tendency to jump into relationships for the excitement of it, only to lose interest when things settle? Take this time to reflect on your love life and consider whether you're truly allowing yourself to form deep, meaningful connections, or if you've been distracted by the thrill of the chase. Your Venus in Gemini energy is a gift to the world. You bring lightness, humor, and a fresh perspective into relationships. When you learn to balance your mental curiosity with emotional depth, you'll unlock the potential for relationships that are not only stimulating, but also incredibly fulfilling. Stay curious, but don't forget that the most meaningful connections come when you allow yourself to stay present and open to the deeper layers of love.